to opting for the hards at the minute. And here we go.
We have the 5 red lights on. And they're out here in Australia as Michael Louis leads away the field. Can he pull a gap to the rest of the field? He's gotten a great start. Has the Williams driver who leads us into turn 1. Kevin's gone off at the first corner. There's a Haas around in the background. And Kevin already fallen down the order. Womax immediately into P2. Meanwhile, Dubo looking on the inside of Coldzilla. Chaos at the start as both Haas's have dropped to the back.
The lanky one down to WHF, and then you just got the 2 Hasses running on their own.
Oh, Michael Louis made a mistake, which has opened the door for both Kevin and Womax to absolutely jump through. But Michael Louis still side by side with Kevin, but he's going to have to concede the position. Michael Louis now down to P3.
Here comes the Scarlet Ferrari, Tycree down towards the inside.
Oh, and Lanky one's gone!
Has crashed out.
Lanky one's gone! An addiction included as well in that crash, and there's a safety car here on lap 2.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Was he going to let Womax?
Here he goes.
Womax is already gone. I mean, he's gone. Kevin has... It's now at 9/10 gap already. Kevin really let Womax get away with one there. Meanwhile, we may see Dubo go for a move now, and Cthulhu sends it on the inside, does the Red Bull. And it's a lovely move. Cthulhu almost clips the rear. Meanwhile, Cree and Coldzilla side by side. A little bit of wheel banging from both drivers. And Cree has to take the runoff.
So we go. Into the slipstream comes Kevin Cowell. We'll look for the inside. We'll switch to the outside. Around the outside, it's just a plain DRS overtake towards turn number 9. And he is ahead of Woman. And will Michael Louise now try and maybe power Woman draining battery. To the inside comes Woman. We're going wheel to wheel through turn number 1 and 2. Down the inside. And is that damage for Kevin? No.
I don't think I've seen damage, but I did see some contact between the two. Meanwhile, Kevin was very defensive on Michael Louis. Michael Louis sends it round the outside. Braking much later than Kevin, but can he get the rotation? Doesn't seem to. Side by side they go. Oh my lord, Michael Louis' rear steps out, almost touches the wall. Somehow he holds it together now. Does Womax, is he out of DRS from Kevin? Kevin now planting the throttle, but does he have DRS? You can see the rear light flashing on that Alpine. And Womax now maybe out of DRS. There's no DRS for Kevin. Michael Louis got to go through the gap here and head down the road after Womax. Otherwise, the Aston Martin will start to disappear from this pack. But Michael Louis now inside the second. Also will have DRS again on the next straight, which should help him catch. Meanwhile, Aaron is past Coldzilla. Coldzilla has to take to the runoff there. Cuts the corner a little bit. That's almost 3 wide here. Cree on the back of WHF looking for way through as well.
Sorry, Michael Louis just had a massive slide
through
turn number 12. And I think that made him just miss out on the DRS.
And Addiction also spun round, and Addiction's got damage, so... And I don't believe Aaron has any DRS to defend from the McLaren, who's going to fly straight through even before the DRS is activated. WHF now may also get past Aaron here if he picks his braking point, but Aaron keeps ahead. Meanwhile, Dubo and Cthulhu swapping positions here. Cthulhu losing the rear a little bit here, which may open the door to Dubo again in the Red Bull, but Cthulhu going to keep it ahead. Meanwhile, WHF on the inside of Aaron. And so close is the pack here in the midfield, being led by Cthulhu. May go on the inside of Dubo.
We go down the inside. Michael Louis down the inside for the lead of this race. Sorry to interrupt, but the Williams has taken the lead. Maybe they'll switch rear out at turn number 3 from Woman. But no, it's Michael Louis who's opted to overtake at turn 3. He's going to leave himself vulnerable down to 9 and 11.
Owen Womax now on the inside of the next corner. Side by side they go. This could be a risky move. So risky. Michael Louis picks up a penalty. And in turn, that turned out to not be too risky for Womax, because he actually has now forced a rival into An error. Kevin almost running into the back of Womax. Womax contact with Michael Louis. Womax goes very deep. Kevin looking to switch back here. If he can find the traction, Michael Louis gets a way better run than Womax. Kevin trying to find a way through, but can't. They're too wide ahead of him. Kevin looking to find a way through, but just cannot find the traction ahead of Womax. But Womax still all over the rear of Michael Louis. Sends it at the final corner. And they still keep it clean. Lovely battling here between the Williams. Meanwhile, Kevin is going to be the first driver out of the leaders to box. Kevin going to come in for the hards. Might be in a great position here to pull out a win now. Maybe Cree on the inside of Cthulhu. Breaks later. A little bit of contact. Big contact between both of them. But Cree gets through. Womax picks up a time penalty now. So, Ty Clear and Kevin, the only drivers out of that lead forward. But contact between Godzilla and Cthulhu. Meanwhile, Dubsy and Dobo side by side. Dobo just about gets through. And now could be a great opportunity for Ty Clear. Oh, as he makes a big mistake! Ty spun round, exiting the chicane. And it was almost a great opportunity there for Ty. But he's had a massive spin. But Kevin may have pulled the blinder here. Oh no, Cthulhu's gone! Cthulhu's gone, it's another safety car.
Michael Louis box. Michael Louis out of the box.
And Michael Louis, this safety car may have massively benefited him. We're on board with Ty. And Cthulhu, I believe, lost it out of the chicane as well. Such an easy place to lose it. And he's crashed at the same point that the lanky one crashed. Heads down the road after him, but Michael Louis, we're going to stay with him. Can he dispatch? Oh no, it's a big mistake from Michael Louis out of turn 1. And that's opened the door to Kevin. Precisely what he didn't want here. And Kevin already into P3. So the ideal restart here. Meanwhile, Womax on the outside of Michael Louis, looking for a way through.
Quite sliding out of turn 10. That's going to easily allow one by
Michael Louis sends it on the inside. Uses a lot of the curb, clunks over it.
Desperation.
And Womax also gets past Cree. And Cree now has his teammate of Arn. Oh, and Arn shunts his teammate out of the final corner. Arn had too much speed. And now Ty Clear going to choose the outside of the Haas. Can Ty Clear get through? Arn, he does. Ty Clear gets through, but he shunts the rear of Cree here. Meanwhile, Womax sends it on the inside. It's very late, and Womax is around. He sent it far too late. Meanwhile, Dubsy gets through on Dobo, but Dobo with a switchback. Going to get back through again. Meanwhile, Addiction going to find his way through the gap. Meanwhile, Ty Clear overtakes Cree ahead, as we can see. There's a 3-wide moment coming. Oh no! Oh no! A bit of wheel banging, and they somehow made it through. And Dubsy comes out ahead. They were 3 wide and ping-ponging across the track there, and then somehow got through. Meanwhile, Addiction sends it on the inside of Dubsy. There's a bit of a coming together, but Dubsy's still round the outside. What battling here? Dobo's watching as these two are still banging barge boards together. Can Dobo find a way through as Kevin finally takes the lead here on lap 16 ahead of Coldzilla? Michael Louis now has got to get through Coldzilla as early as possible. He chooses the outside. Can Michael Louis get through the McLaren? He does. He dives it round the outside, almost into the rear of Kevin, but Michael Louis does get through. Meanwhile, Arn side by side with Cree. Oh, they will bang the teammates. The teammates bang wheels, and somehow they survive. Cree gets a poor run though, and Dubsy now all over the rear of the Haas. And the action has been electric here in Melbourne. Just absolutely non-stop. Dubsy now on the inside of Cree, dives it in. Cree has to concede the position. Meanwhile, Michael Louis ahead now of Kevin. There's so many balls, we don't know who to stay with. 1 and 2 as Ty Clear takes the lead for the first time this race. Womax now on the rear of Dubsy, trying to find a way through. Just can't break later than the Mercedes driver. He's been defending with all his might. Dobo now. Oh my lord. Oh, there's cars going everywhere. I can't believe it. I've just seen Dobo makes a big error. Dubsy gets through the gap, and then Dubsy makes a big error. And Womax somehow avoids both. But tie clear now on the inside of Michael Louis at the high-speed chicane. And he does get through on Michael Louis. A lovely move, but a risky one at that. Not a risk the Ferrari driver needs to be taken here. And Michael now with DRS.
Michael Louis
on the outside. Michael Louis straight through into P1. And now tie clear, dives it through, but Michael Louis with a switchback. Surely going to get back through again round the outside. Lovely move there from Michael Louis. Could see the Ferrari diving on the inside and he let him through just to cut back on him. But lovely battling between all of this front three here.
Ty's coming back.
Oh no, Ty's gone! Ty's gone! I can't believe it! A safety car on lap 25. Ty's gone! What happened there? Ty ran into the rear of Michael Louis, which speared him off into the wall. And Ty, who was in with a chance of winning this race, is out.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Arn and Kevin battling for the win here. Neither driver has penalties. Either driver could win here in Australia. Oh, no, Arn goes deep.
And Aaron's fumbled it.
And so is Womax. Womax has got big damage on the front there. The front wing's completely gone on the Aston Martin.
Aaron's got front wing damage.
Yeah, Arn's got front wing damage. Cree picks up a pen. Womax dives through. Dobo makes a mistake. Womax is somehow still battling with no front wing.
Oh, but you lost his front wing. I didn't see that.
And Godzilla gets straight through as Womax takes the gravel. No turn in with that missing front wing. And that could be curtains for Womax with that damage. Dubsy now catching Dobo. Oh my lord, Dubsy almost ran into the back of Dobo. Somehow keeps it together. And Dubsy gets through at the chicane. Oh, and Cree has a bit of contact with the back of Addiction. Addiction sees the open door round the outside. And he may send it on Dubsy as well. Dubsy keeps it together. Oh no, he's round! Dubsy's round after contact with Addiction and Dobo's going to get through. Meanwhile, Michael Louis rounds the final corner here. He's going to cross the line ahead of Kevin. But Kevin, 2 races in a row, is going to win on penalties. Followed by Arn and followed by Godzilla. Meanwhile, Dobo finishes P5, followed by Cree and Addiction. Meanwhile, Womax will finish P8 and Dubsy in P9. But that could be a penalty on the way for Addiction, who had big contact with Dubsy there on the final lap. And there you have it. Kevin wins for the 2nd race in a row, beating another driver on penalties, but this time it's Michael Louis, who will finish in P2 as a result of track limit penalties, followed by Arn picking up his first podium of the season. But after that win, this is what it's done to the standings. Kevin extends his championship lead up to 51 points. Meanwhile, Godzilla moves up to 34, and with Michael Louis finishing P2, he moves up to 32, with still everything to play for with 10 rounds to go left in the season. That's been it from me, WHF. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.